This is the Career Coffee Break series, and today we're looking at the topic of job searching in the world of COVID-19. My name is Katrina Schriefer, and I'm going to walk you through 6 key points to navigating this new normal we've all been thrust into, and give you some tips to be ready to find a job during a pandemic. So grab a cup of coffee and take a few quick minutes for yourself. Your first step is to build your online presence. When's the last time you updated your LinkedIn profile? I'd like to point out a few key areas to review. Take a look at your About section. Does it tell a story? Use this area to connect with others in a way that a resume doesn't allow. Make it memorable and be sure to avoid cliche words like strategic, creative, and responsible. If you scroll to the bottom of your LinkedIn page, do you see any recommendations? It's imperative as a job seeker that you have at least one recommendation. How do you get one? Click Ask for a Recommendation and reach out to a former supervisor or academic professional. Be sure to also email or call them to ask, as they might not check LinkedIn every day. And a quick pro tip: check out your profile picture. How does it look? Do you have a photo at all? Profiles with photos are 14 times more likely to be viewed. Sorry, no selfies and no group shots. Ask someone to take a photo of you facing forward in professional attire. And lastly, have you signed up for Handshake yet? The #1 online job platform for students and alumni. Go to northampton.joinhandshake.com and be sure to set up your profile keeping similar tips in mind. Update your resume and upload it to your profile. By doing so, it will autofill most of your profile. And make sure to add relevant coursework, activities, and any volunteer work you've done. One last tip on your online presence: Google yourself. Make sure you know what comes up and check your security features on all your social media platforms and ensure personal photos are not appearing. Make sure you filter your tagged photos. 2, find your tribe. Don't just network with people, connect with them. I've been talking about LinkedIn a lot already. You might be wondering, why is it so important? With LinkedIn, you can reach up to 350 million professionals, including peers, recruiters, and future employers. As you work towards developing your social circle, here are a few actions to take. If you haven't already connected to the Northampton Community College page, do that as soon as you're done watching this video. Simply search the school name and click follow. Once you're on the school page, click on Alumni located in the left panel. You can search by industry, job title, company, and even location. Do some research and connect with 10 alumni who you would like to meet one day. Don't discount the power of your alumni network. They were once students too and may be open to helping another student from their alma mater succeed. Search keywords and companies to follow. Find groups to join in areas that interest you. Comment on articles or photos within your newsfeed and share items you might find particularly interesting. And stay relevant. Post content regularly that highlights your industry. It will remind people what you do and keep you top of mind. It's time to skill up. Maybe you got laid off, furloughed, or took a temporary setback at work. But with every difficult situation, try to find the silver lining. Time is a gift. Use this time to develop your skills and take that personal development course you've been keeping on the back burner. So learn. Any successful individual will tell you that we should never stop learning and improving. Many companies are offering free courses to help people get through the pandemic. Check out the companies we have listed and dedicate a few hours a week. Remember, future employers are going to want to know what you did with the extra time. Listen. Stay up to date on relevant topics and information in your industry or area of study. Start subscribing to podcasts. Take in content from the new groups and companies you're following on social media, and use LinkedIn to source new resources. And most importantly, adapt. It's crucial that in this moment of your career, you remain flexible and patient. Use this time to reflect on your goals and desires. Where would you love to work? What local companies are on the top employers to work for list? Create a target list of your ideal jobs and companies, then do the research and start making connections and find your tribe of industry peers. Gig work, freelance, and more. I'd like to encourage you to think outside the box and learn more about non-traditional work roles. The key to this type of work is to do research and find organizations that align with your expertise and your experience, and then match your skills in those areas and reflect it in your online profile. Try searching niche websites to find jobs in your field, as well as larger sites like Upwork.com or FlexJobs.com. You might also consider working with a recruiter or staffing agency that specializes in temporary work. Now is the time to put that social network to work. Reach out to people you know and let them know you are interested and looking for part-time or project-based work. A simple email will do. Think about your skill set and experience. What type of project would you be best suited for? Include some examples of work you've done in the past. And make sure that you're highlighting your remote skills by putting them front and center on your resume and cover letter. Focus on transferable skills and be sure to include soft skills you excel at. It seems like everybody these days has a side hustle or a small way of making money on the side of their primary job. Get creative. Think about what hobbies and skills you have that others might be looking for. Take the example of becoming a trainer. Maybe you've always enjoyed working out or an athlete. So try out some online training. Start virtual sessions, grow your clientele through social media. Begin with a small group of friends and ask for donations to a COVID-19 charity or do it for free. Ask them to comment, share, and promote their social media on their social media. Build up a following and then start charging. Be sure to create a professional social media handle. Tip 5, stand out. As a job seeker, your number one challenge is to make sure you don't get lost in a stack of resumes. Reach out and try to make a connection every single time you apply to a position. This may seem extreme, but it's not. It's uncommon, which means it will help you stand out. Who should you connect with? Start by doing a search on LinkedIn. Look up the company and the position that might be above the one you're hiring for. For example, if you're applying for an account manager role, you would look for the director of sales role in that company. Here are some other ways to make that connection. Find a friend in the company who might be able to give you a referral. Search for hiring recruiters at the company. And as always, if you can find the hiring manager themselves, that's optimal. And be sure to customize your resume or application every single time to match keywords in the job posting. This may seem time-consuming, but it will make your resume stand out. Hiring managers scan resumes for keywords. It's also critical that you're prepared and comfortable with virtual interviews. This is new for most people. You have the challenge of being charming, showing appropriate body language, and appearing prepared and polished all over a webcam. So practice, practice, practice. Use Interview Stream, a free service that allows you to pick interview questions, record yourself, and share or review yourself. Northampton.interviewstream.com. And now's the time to set up a mock interview with Career Services. We can help you identify your strengths and areas to improve. So now to master the job search in a pandemic. Start by searching job sites, such as Indeed, using keywords like urgently hiring or hiring immediately, including the location. Do the same thing with hashtags, hashtag now hiring or hiring on LinkedIn and social media sites. That will give you a sense of what jobs are in demand in your location. Set up job alerts with your target positions so you're notified about new postings as soon as they are listed. And focus on industries that are experiencing increased demands, like those listed on the screen, such as healthcare and virtual learning. So, a few key takeaways for you today to focus on as you search for a job in a very different employment environment. Hiring hasn't stopped. As someone who focuses on employers, I have heard this message from many companies. Hiring may be slow due to affected industries, but employers are still hiring. The process may be slower and start dates could be pushed back, but companies are still hiring. Remember to stay flexible and adapt your skills to the needs in the current employment market. Practice interviewing. If you haven't used video for job interviews or meetings, practice ahead of time. This is now the primary way companies are interviewing. Approach it with the same preparation you would an in-person interview. And be patient with the slower process. Try to be patient with yourself and also employers. This is a tough time for everyone, and remember, companies have been experiencing their own challenges, undergoing so much change in such a short amount of time. Be sure to check out the COVID-19 job guide on our website. It has a lot of great resources in it. And also, if you live in the Lehigh Valley and are looking for local jobs, check out pacareerlink.pa.gov and click PA COVID-19 jobs in the green banner. That will show you jobs and companies that are hiring immediately. Lastly, give us a call, send us an email. We are here for you and looking forward to your virtual appointments to get you ready. Our phone number is 610-861-5481, and our email address is careers@northampton.edu. Thank you so much for your time, and we are here to assist you.